Well, you did a good job dealing with the press again yesterday.
Yep.
Well, they're getting really obnoxious with their questions. I'm holding it back as much as I can, but holy crap.
Just be patient, and it'll pass.
Yeah. Can you pass the lighter?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Well, I can tell you that whoever it was who dealt with that ward, I don't think they're a literamancer, but I think they know something about literamancy.
You think?
Well, the way that they messed with it, it actually implied a different symbol. Like, I'm sure you'd even recognize it. Here, no, you haven't seen it yet. Just a second. Here, let me dig it out here. I wrote it in my notebook.
Okay.
There.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
And you can see they didn't quite do it right because they didn't really understand that words are language. But it's a good facsimile.
Yeah, this is more of an insult, really. This sounds more like filk you and the world that you came in on with the donkey that was riding you, while ours was trying to be more of like a stay away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do
I
you
know it's
think
been
that
very hard for
maybe-
you to play stupid, and I appreciate the fact that you have.
Well, it's not hard, I will say. It's just more irritating because there are so many things. It's like you know more things, but you gotta hold back because those things could hurt people, and that could just get out of control very easily.
Believe me,
I'm pretty sure you know all of
I,
this, yeah.
yeah, I can definitely relate. And furthermore, you're like, oh, you're just insulting my intelligence. Ugh. And you're like biting your tongue. Yeah, I mean, well, you're doing really well. I think that we can officially have the investigation, quote unquote, closed now.
Well, yeah, but in all reality, come on. Who could be a better private investigator than us?
Well, we're obviously still going to look into it, and the Ausla and the Brock trees are still looking into it. And, now that we've said something to Tempest can look into it too. I know Tempest can keep a
Yep.
secret. Tempest has been keeping some of my deep, dark secrets since the fall of Chiroptera.
Interesting.
Yep.
Shit, you don't even know, Gala. Shit, I don't know if you ever
Sure.
should.
That's your decision.
It's... it's not that I'm afraid the knowledge will hurt you anymore. You're strong. I think you can handle it. It's more like... Well, the reason why we're keeping this on the down low, right? Because it's not that I don't think other people can handle it or that I don't think they can keep a secret. It's just that why endanger someone else with the knowledge if you don't have to, right?
Well, and also, we don't know how they'll react with this knowledge. They could immediately go and tell somebody else, or they could immediately start a riot, or heck, we could even have an entire crusade on our hands.
Yeah, and that's the last bloody thing we need. There are already people out to murder all literancers, as we well know. The
Well,
last
I
thing in the
mean-
world we need is somebody else to decide that,
More bloodshed has to be,
yeah.
and it doesn't. Can you pass me some of the moss that's in that jar back there?
Oh, yeah,
The
okay.
scar is starting to get a bit itchy.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem here. Just... Oh, I gotta reach over.
Bottom
grab it.
shelf.
Oh,
Just
okay.
just for right in your reach.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Red tips?
Yeah, that's the one.
Wonderful.
I
You want-
really... Oh no, sorry. Go ahead, Tempest. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You want some more of this vape here, Gala?
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You know, your phosphorescent mushrooms here are pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Thank you. I don't show people this area a whole lot. So this is kind of like my little sanctuary at home that isn't the void.
You know, I was once playing an Underdark Druid. I kind of pictured places that looked like this. This is pretty awesome.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Could I come
Yeah,
here and just, like, sit and enjoy the peace and quiet sometimes?
just let me know in advance. And
Sure.
yeah.
Well, it's not like I'm going
Give
to
you a chance
teleport.
to pick up your underwear.
No, not a chance to pick up my underwear, a chance to make sure that the darker corners aren't going to be too rambunctious.
Yeah, fair.
Well, they don't worry me, but I would have to respond with bright, and we don't want that because that would probably kill
Nope.
some of these lovely things, and we don't want that.
Every single one of them.
Oh dear. Okay. So no
Well,
teleporting directly in then. Got it.
Yeah,
yeah,
sounds
no.
like it.
Like I said, just a bit in advance.
Okay, no problem. I can do that. Thanks.
Thank you. No problem. Well, I mean, these are some of the more bigger species that aren't growing in the void that I've just decided to keep and cultivate.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the purple ones.
Kind of like
That
the green
is,
ones.
they are a good one. And if you watch slowly, or not slowly, but if you pay attention enough, sometimes the purple ones will actually shift into like a different gradient of the bluer ones,
Oh,
which gives it
neat.
like a nice kind of like violety cyan.
Ooh, that sounds beautiful.
I find myself wondering if these guys are occultists of some kind.
Well, I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, but then what do they
But then
want?
again, that's true. But also, wouldn't it be too good of a coincidence that we dealt with the company and then now the person that's doing these wards would also be a part of like some sort of cult thing? That'd be
Well,
ridiculous. But then again, anything could happen.
yeah, I'm inclined to not really disbelieve anything anymore.
This pen is really tasty, Tempest.
Thank you. Yeah, Buddha made it.
Nice.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, I have a thought I'd like to discuss with Buddha sometime.
Oh
It
yeah?
has to do with his knowledge of dinoglyphics.
Ah.
Interesting. I am kind of curious. You're playing with dino stuff?
I have some thoughts about the Iron Tome.
Okay, now you really have me interested. I've had an obsession with that thing. I want to know all of it. But
Yeah, I know you've had an obsession with it. Something you're probably best off avoiding, all things considered.
yes, but also I
No.
could be one of the better people to crack its secrets.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. I guess
No.
we're not gonna play with that idea.
Let's just put Gala on the far side of the table from the tome for a while.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.